Hello everyone, we're going to do something a little bit ludicrous right now. We're going to try running Metroid Prime Hunters on a strictly D-pad controller. Yes, this is a tough game to run if you don't have an analog supported controller. But we're going to try this right now here. I've done this on my Wii controller before and it worked fine, but we're going to do this with a D-pad entirely. So on the second controller, you can do a various combination of buttons with the update here. You can push the start button, go into controls, and then for this particular control scheme, make sure no matter what to do not do save for all games, otherwise you may mess up a bunch of games. Only do it for this game only, or if you're unsure without 110% certainty, do exit without saving. But for in the case right now, we're going to go to touch cursor, and this is essentially what is going to maintain your control and stability of your stylus on screen. If you hold the button down, it will have your stylus touch whatever is on your bottom touch screen for the DS. I want to program this to my R2 because I'm using a PlayStation Classic controller right now, but obviously you could deviate enough to do this on your Mega Drive Mini and, of course, Super Nintendo controller as well. But we're going to make this my R2 button for right now. And then my stylus up, down, left, and right controls. I'm going to do kind of like the C button controls for games such as Turok on Nintendo 64. And I'm going to make this on my D-pad here. It'll be up, down, left, and right. And just pay very close attention. I'll have this detailed in my release notes as well. Okay, we have up, down, left, and right. And maybe I'll do a configuration where I make it as simple as just renaming it to Metroid Prime Hunters, whatever I do, and then you simply do that, and then it'll work with this configuration by default, because it'll just have to have the same name as the game configuration that I make for this particular game. But since I did the D-pad for my analog controls, I'm going to have to make the D-pad something else now, which are actually going to be my movement controls. So my movement controls are going to move over to my A, B, X, and Y, and of course my X, square, triangle, or circle on my PlayStation Classic controller. So I'm going to do up, which would be triangle for me, and this down would be X, left would be square, right would be circle. And then obviously A, B, X, and Y are all the same function, so I can do one or two things. I could program this to be my L2, and I could just deprogram the other buttons if I so choose to using this B button on my controller. Because I don't need any of these. I just need one of these to be L2 for right now. And I'm going to go over this again. We have the touch of the cursor for the stylus is on R2. Then my actual stylus controls, kind of C button mode activate like on Nintendo 64 for Turok, are all on my D-pad. And then of course my movement of Samus Aran herself is actually corresponding to my controllers, which would be A, B, X, and Y, and or square, triangle, X, and circle on my PlayStation Classic controller. And then, of course, I have my jump button, which is either A, B, X, or Y on my L2. And then if I'm 110% certain, I could save for this game only, or I could exit without saving and come back once I'm good to go, and then save for this game. So I'm going to exit without saving, return a game. Let's start the game here. And like I said, the controls are going to be a little bit to get used to, because again, we're running this without analog completely. I need to do touch to start. Obviously, you can't touch the top screen. You got to touch the bottom screen here. So I'm going to hold down R2, and I have my stylus control. And once I'm here, I can just touch the screen, and I'm good to go on my game. And then I can go to adventure mode. I'm already on there, so I can tap R2 again. And then I can pick a game that I've already done. Like I could do the square button to move left, right there. And I could do R2 for this game right here. There we go. And we're going to begin the game here. I can go to skip with R2 here. Again, my stylus is on here, so you don't want to do this on games like New Super Mario unless you want to see a stylus chasing his ass as you're running through the Goomba Kingdom and all that. So let's check this out real quick. Scanning a limbic cluster. See what we have to do here. Land the ship. I can just navigate with my stylus here, use my D-pad, and hold down R2 there. There we go. Now you're going to see how the controls work. And not only that, with this update, you're going to be able to have a choice of running an HD mode activate, having better, more refined graphics, which I'll show you right now. And essentially, you look at the bottom of the screen there, we have a little bit of a green triangle there in the bottom. That's where you have to have your stylus in order to maintain your control of the game. It works pretty nicely for this, and you can see the visuals are not that great. I mean, they're pretty grainy right now. So we're going to try to make these graphics a little bit better here. So let me go to full screen here. You can just simply tap the square button on your second controller or the X, and it'll actually go to full screen. But look, it's real grainy and not very good. I mean, I could move around here. I could change my controls like this. But I want to make it like HD visuals as well. So I'm going to go to the start button here, change options, And automatic 2 is going to be great for most games, but if you want to run HD mode activate, you're going to need to change this to 9 and then go to high resolution 3D and enable it. I might make it a default thing, but for right now, we're going to exit without saving. And look, the visuals are like HD and they look amazing. This is awesome. Really, really digging this. This is so much more beautiful here. Now we're going to go back to the normal screen here. And again, we got to have the triangle on here. Then we can hold it down and move around using our triangle, square, X, and circle. Look how nice this is. This is beautiful. And then obviously we got to scan. Activate the scan visor. Okay, click OK on the bottom there. And like I said, it takes getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's like second nature. Let's move forward a little bit here. We're going to activate our scan visor by going to this little thing right here. Hold it down. Now we're on the scan visor. And then we can move forward a little bit more and hold down our L1 button to do our scan visor. A weak energy shield surrounds the door to keep out Roman creatures. Any weapon will open it, okay? Click OK. Yes. So we can switch back to our normal visor. Combat visor. And then we're going to go to the controls here and shoot the door. And we're going to go right through the door. Look how nice that is. This is beautiful. Gonna use an entirely D-pad controller right now. Oh, yeah. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but these HD visuals are beautiful indeed. Wouldn't you agree, folks? And again, I didn't save for this configuration, so when I exit, it's going to go back to default configuration. But you can see this works so damn nice. Look, we have another thing we can scan there. We got to scan that to get through the door. Let's see what we got to do here. So we're going to go up there real quick and switch back to our scan visor right here. Okay. Now we're going to navigate the controls again. Okay. And then we're going to hold L1 to scan. The switch can unlock a door or powered object. Okay. Good to go. And now we can go through that door. And we can even like go through the door in a special fashion here. Let's get back to the D-pad controls here. And let's shoot that door using L1. And we're going to go down to this little thing right here. And we're going to roll in a ball. And look at this. We're going to roll right through there as a ball. How awesome is that? But in any case, we're going to push the select button to exit the game here. And again, I can save the controls if I want to. I'm going to go into the menu again here. And we're going to go to change controls. And we're going to exit save for this game only. So next time I come in the game, it's going to be for this particular game only. And then we're going to exit DraStic. Or we can return the game and push the select button to exit. Then we're going to go to Mario here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do HD mode activate on New Super Mario Brothers. So we're going to do that real quick. New Super Mario Brothers, where are you? Somewhere around here. There we go. New Super Mario Brothers, which I forgot to put the little prefix on, so it's out of order. But again, you can tap the X button to switch between vertical and horizontal resolution. And you can go to full screen like that. So we're good to go there. And we're running at standard definition right now, but we're going to go to HD mode activate. Let's make sure we're on the right screen there. Start game. And again, I don't have the stylus set up right now. I did it strictly for Metroid Prime Hunters. But when you get in game here, I'm going to show you the difference between HD mode activate and standard definition mode activate. And again, have auto frame skip set to 2 and for the standard definition games and 9 for the HD games. And obviously for Gauntlet, you're going to want to have it disabled entirely and just run it at standard definition. It just depends on which game you're running. But right now we're at Auto 2 right now. It's just the way it works out. And let's get in game. We're going to change it to HD visuals. And we'll do one more quick game. We'll do Trackmania again. Okay. So we're going to get in game here. And again, you can just use your second controller to navigate here. So to see how the visuals are real quick, we'll go to full screen. And we're simply going to tap the square button on my second controller. Bam. And look, the visuals looking like crap. They're real grainy at big screen. So we're going to go in the menu right here. And we're going to go to change options. We're going to make this high resolution 3D, and we're going to make this 9. Then we're going to go back to exit without saving, resume game, and look at that, nice HD visuals there, beautiful, beautiful indeed. And you can go back to full screen or vice versa, look at that, real nice. And we can switch our ratio there. We're going to do full screen right now. And this works really, really nice for Castlevania games, obviously. Let's do this real quick. If you want to be really, really funny, you can do something really, really silly here. You can actually go into change options and make sure you don't save this, but we can go to the speed override here, and you can change it to 150% normal speed. And we're going to exit without saving here. Return the game. Now it's going to be running super insanely fast. Look how awesome it is. You can be silly as hell. Check this out. We're going to do crazy stuff here. Okay, and when I was doing my preliminary testing, I accidentally saved this for all games, and I was stuck running this fast for every game until I FTP'd the configuration out of it. But it's pretty funny. We're going to go back into the configuration here and change it back to normal speed. So 150, we're going to change back to the none, and then obviously since I did exit without saving, not for this game, I could simply exit DraStic or push select button to exit. Now we're going to go to Trackmania and we're going to run that in HD mode activated as well. So Trackmania might be the final one for this particular video. If there are any other games you want me to check out, let me know. But obviously we could do Metroid, which works pretty damn awesome, other than the slash controls. But you can actually technically set up a mouse for that type of stuff. Let's check what else we have here. I want to do Trackmania Turbo, okay? And we're going to do the full screen mode activate here. And I love the fact that the music in this game sounds like Daft Punk. But we're going to do the HD mode activate once we're in game here, just to show you what it's like. I'll show you before and after here. And I'm going to show you what happens if you try to do an auto frame skip set to 2 with HD mode activate. Again, Firebrand for like games like Demon's Crest and such. Okay, we'll play. And obviously you can unlock the later stages here. We're going to start out with race, practice, and we can get to the extreme levels and such. Very, very addictive game though. We're going to do the stage we did already. And we can go to full screen with a simple square toggle here. But I'm going to show you graphics here. See, they don't look that great right now. This is not looking too good. Okay. There we go. This is not looking too good. I want them to be HD visuals here. So what we're going to do right now is go to the menu right real quick. And we're going to go change options. We got to make this to 9, obviously. And then we're going to do high resolution 3D. And I'm going to set it to 2 just to show you what happens if you try doing it at 2. We're going to return the game here. It's going to be real choppy. Look at that. That's what happens if you try doing it HD mode activate at 2. See, it's real choppy and unplayable. But if you go to options and change it to 9, and then go back to resume game, it's gonna run fine. Just check it out. Definitely much more playable than it was. And it varies per game. You don't have to have it at 9. You can actually change it to a lower number. But it's running pretty nice right now. We should be able to get like a gold medal here. We can go back to full screen mode activated or vertical here. Oh no, I need my gold medal here. Okay, now we're going to go back to screen here. We have our gold. Now we're going to go to change track. And we're going to try the next track here. Oh, we'll do Stadium A2. Then we can go back to full screen here. Okay, let's try doing the second track here. But HD mode activate for the win. Takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh no, I screwed up so bad there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get gold, but I should be able to get silver here. Oh, look at that, it's so close. This is a very, very intensive game, so like I said, you might want to change the auto frame skip to a different variable depending on which game you're playing, but it's working decently here.